Hello, pussies, and welcome back to Therapuss. Today, we have Alexander the Great. No, I'm just kidding. He died so many years ago. We have Alexander, 23, on today, who I just fucking adore, okay? I'm a really, really, really big music guy. So if you don't, like, Alexander 23 is an artist in his own right, but he is also the producer of so many fucking incredible songs. You would know, first of all, he produced basically he executive produced Renee Rapp's Snow Angel album. He produced Get Him Back with Olivia Rodrigo. He produced some of Tate's biggest hits. He's just such a force, and he's so talented. So I was so excited to like sit down and just talk about myself with him for a little bit. I'm just kidding. I was so excited to talk to him. He's also just like one of the best straight guys I know, if not the best, like really and truly an outstanding citizen. He's incredible, and I love him so much. Also, something really, really important. Alexander 23 made my dreams come true, and you will find that out at the very end of this episode. I was gonna post it as like a teaser for this episode, but I literally just want you guys to be so taken aback by how he genuinely made my dreams come true. Hint, you know how bad I want to be a pop star. You know how bad I want to be a pop star, and that's just what I'll leave you with. But at the very end of this episode, everyone in the room was that was top 2 moments of this entire podcast so far. And that's saying something, because we've had a lot of stuff happen in our first 12 episodes, but it was amazing. Recently, Alexander has dropped his 2 latest singles, On My Mind and How Much Longer. They are amazing. You obviously have to check them out. I prescribe both of them to you guys, as well as just him in general. He's perfect. Okay, Cassandra has something she wants to tell you guys. I'm not going to give you the mic anymore if you won't speak, seriously. Basically, what Cassandra was supposed to tell you guys was that we have our very second sponsor of the podcast, and it is one very near and dear to my heart. It is with No CD. As many of you know, I struggle daily with OCD and the intrusive thoughts and compulsions that mental illness brings to me and millions of people all over the world. No CD is an online therapy provider providing specialized treatment to people struggling with OCD. It's made by people with OCD along with some of the world's top experts in that field. They offer effective, affordable, and convenient specialized treatment regarding OCD and intrusive thoughts and exposure and response therapy. OCD manifests differently for a lot of people, but I'll just tell you guys how it manifests for me. Basically, it's very numbers based. Obviously, it doesn't manifest in a way where I need to clean my room or be neat all the time, which is how a lot of people expect it to manifest or what they think it is. OCD really manifests, I had to do things a certain amount of times. I had to watch a scene back 4 times. I had to turn off the lights 20 times. I had to look in the mirror 4 times. The reason, though, that I did these compulsions and these behaviors is because I had intrusive thoughts that would intrude my thoughts, telling me that if I didn't do it, I would get bad luck or bad things would happen to my family, or regardless. A whole list of reasons why I had to do it. Part of the exposure and response therapy, which No CD offers, is basically kind of just exposing you to going against those intrusive thoughts. And obviously everyone handles it differently. I'm heavily medicated and I dabble a bit in exposure and response therapy. But what No CD really, really does offer is the exposure and response therapy for people struggling. Go to nocd.com to book your free 15-minute consultation with their team to start treatment today. It's affordable and they accept most major insurances. Thanks again, No CD, for sponsoring this podcast. OCD, more like PTP. I am here, you guys, with Alexander 23. He is the executive producer of Snow Angel by Renee Rapp. He just released his 2 singles, On My Mind and How Much Longer. He has also produced for Olivia Rodrigo. He did Get Him Back off of Guts, and he did... Good for you. Good for you. How can I fucking forget? He did Good For You.
Don't make me say it.
Good for you. And he also has produced for Tate McRae. So basically all my favorite people and artists ever. He is so beyond talented, and we are so lucky to have him. Alexander, thank you for being here.
Hi, Jake. Thanks for having me. I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
Me too. You know, Alexander, fun fact, was one of the first people I texted to be on the show.
Oh, thank you.
Do you know that?
I didn't know that, but that really makes
me happy.
Truth.
Do you not remember? I said the first guest is going to be Renee, Tate, and then Alexander.
Wow, I love that. I love that. I'm glad to bring a straight white representation to this podcast.
Honestly, we need it.
There's not enough straight white people podcasting. Yeah. Everyone always says that.
I'm so excited to hear your take on some of these things because I would I'm really harsh about some stuff, and I feel like maybe you're not going to be as harsh.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see about that.
Also, you guys, Alexander is making my dream come true today. He brought his guitar because he is going to sing one of my poems that I've written in the past year. I've actually chosen the poem already.
I can't wait.
It has to do with one of the most traumatic times of my life.
Perfect. I mean, a lot of great songs do.
Yes. Well, and I'll tell you, just so you prepare, it's about the time I lost my luggage. And
I don't think there's a worse thing that can happen to a person.
Louise was there. Louise, can you attest?
He was sobbing on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Hysterically sobbing. I almost turned around. I actually said, I'm not going on this trip. I'm not going. My luggage is gone.
You lost your luggage before the trip?
No, okay. You want to hear the story?
Yeah, I really do.
It's really gnarly. So, Louise and I get up in the morning. We're like, we're going to France today. Like, yay, we're so pumped. I'm all packed. My best friend packed for me because I can't pack. And we go to the airport, as one does. I check the luggage, and we get on the plane. And I'm like, okay, good night. See you in Newark. And we landed in Newark, and I get a call while the luggage is coming out about this house. It was about this house and figuring out the lease for this house. So I'm on the phone. I'm talking, and then I turn around and I realize the luggage has already started. I'm like, fuck. I'm usually so on top of it. Like, I'm usually in front of where the luggage is coming out 10 minutes before the luggage comes out. I'm like, whatever. What's the worst that could happen? Well, I'll tell you what the worst that could happen is. Someone would take my luggage.
No.
Yes, my luggage was taken.
Oh,
Because
that's
I
worse
was like,
than
where's my
lost.
luggage? It didn't come out. And they were like, well, it's checked in. And so when it's checked in, it means it was scanned in and it went around the thingy. So someone yanked it. So I said, it's gone. I'm not going to France. And I wrote a poem about it. A few poems, actually. We call it Luggage Gate.
It's beautiful already.
Thank you. It was really intense. Everyone knew about it. I'll actually read you just really quickly. You guys, you pussies showed up for me this time because it was Father's Day and JetBlue posted for Father's Day. And here are the comments on JetBlue's Father's Day post.
My God.
You guys, you pussies. I just want to let you know how much I appreciated this. You guys, this was the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me. Okay, come on. JetBlue, Luggage Gate. Come on. When was this? It was... Sorry, I'm needing to find this because I need to read this to you.
I got a quick question. Can I call them the pussies as well?
Of course you can.
Okay, I appreciate that.
They're the pussies.
I was wondering that driving here.
No, I you know what? thank you for asking because honestly, sometimes a lot of guys say it and they say it in a really creepy way, but that was amazing.
I appreciate that.
You
I was also driving here and I was running a little bit late and I initially felt really bad about that.
This is late?
Well, then I remembered that Renee had done this podcast before, and there was there's no way
Renee
I was later
there
than
an
her.
hour late. She was like, "I'm sorry," and I was like, "Renee, I'm just happy you're here."
I've had so many talks with her about this.
She was so pissed off about something that I forget what it was.
I think she thinks if she shows up late, but she's pissed that people will just forgive her.
Well, that's exactly what happened.
And it works most of the time, and that's
it was
the
amazing.
problem. Is it always
What's your
works.
star sign? Do you know? Is it Gemini?
Aquarius.
What is your star sign?
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
Wait.
No, I
thought
asked for hers, but now I'm asking
I don't
for
know
yours.
hers. I'm an Aquarius.
Got it. I totally see that.
Okay, amazing.
So February.
January, late January.
Late January.
January
right?
23rd.
Okay, so you're January Aquarius. I don't know many January Aquariuses.
Well, happy to be the one.
Now I do. Okay, I need to find this JetBlue Father's Day post just so I can. You know what, pussies? We'll put it up here and I'll show you all the comments. But you really showed the fuck up for me, and you made all these fathers feel so unimportant because my luggage was gone, and that was awesome. Anywho, that's when I started my poetry career.
That was it.
That was it. I was so upset, and there was nothing I could do.
Oh,
There's nothing. You know what? I'll read you the poem.
I really want to hear it.
Okay. Just so you can have it in your mind for when we make a song. At the end.
Let it marinate a little bit.
It was JetBlue.
Mm-hmm.
JetBlue shows a different hue of lying and deceit. My luggage has receipts. All of my clothes are gone. Thank God for my meds, or else I wouldn't have made it to dawn. JetBlue shows a different hue of malicious intent. My baggage is probably in a fucking vent. JetBlue, JetBlue, JetBlue. Where do I begin with you?
I mean, I think some people work their whole careers to make something that good, and you did on the first try.
I know.
I mean, that's unbelievable.
Wasn't
You're
that
natural.
good?
You're really good at this, and I love you, but you might be in the wrong career.
That was good, right?
Yeah, that was good.
I know, because I made it, and everyone commented, why is this good? And I was like, oh, I'll take this more seriously then. If, we're all going to say, my poems are good, I will take this seriously.
I like that.
How seriously did I take it?
Oh my God. completely seriously, you need to tell the pussies about how you wanted to do a spoken word album, and we shot cover art.
Okay, yeah.
I'll score it. I'll produce it.
Shut
If
the
you'll
fuck
let me,
up.
I will.
Will you actually?
100%.
Don't play with me.
I would never.
Don't play with me.
I would never. But
Wait,
I would,
are you dead serious?
100%.
Louise.
You let me know when. I'll clear my schedule.
Wait, it's happening.
I'll-
You guys. I was like, okay, like
You heard it here first. Pussies.
Yes. I was sitting there and I
Still
was
feels
like,
wrong.
what the fuck am I supposed to? I know, but it's okay. It's octopus.
If you say it's okay, then it's okay.
It's okay.
Thank you.
I was like, God, like I'm writing all these poems and they're coming so naturally to me. Like how, let's just get in the studio. Like let's get in the studio and do a spoken word poem album. Like at the time I didn't have this podcast. Like I was really lost and I was like, that is what I'll do. And we shot cover art for it and everyone told me it was stupid.
Well, it's not stupid. I'm
I
here to
know.
tell you that.
And then maybe Renee can sing a little bit.
I'm sure she would.
This
I'm sure
is
she would.
going to change the game of
She's
music
impossible
forever.
to get to do anything, but she would drop everything. I
Wait.
think she would fly home right now to
No,
do it
I
if
think
we
she
asked.
would too. I'm going to tell her we are making a spoken word poetry album out of my poetry with Alexander, and we're gonna release it on my birthday. That's our date,
Oh, when's your birthday?
October 27th.
Oh,
so we have
so
like
much
time. We have
oh,
so much
we could
time.
do a proper rollout.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Billboard, Times Square, the
You're
whole thing.
seriously like, this is my
100%.
dream come true. Like I will perform it on Jimmy Kimmel.
I'm
like, you
also.
don't have to ask me
I hope you
twice.
know. I'm not kidding at all. I'm not kidding
Wait.
at all.
Are you serious?
100%.
Because one thing about me is I'm not kidding. Like if anything, like I take it like a little too seriously,
Good,
and like I
good.
bother people with it. So if you're not kidding, I'm not kidding.
Amazing.
Pussies. You heard it here first. Executive produced by Alexander 23. Spoken word poet by Puss. By me. By me. And it's gonna come out on my birthday. And this is happening. Let's call it Puss and Poems.
Puss and Poems.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I'm
Writes
very
itself.
quick with it.
Writes itself.
I know. Puss
Just
and
like
Poems.
the poems.
And it's released on my birthday. And it will literally be amazing.
Should we do a listening party on the JFK floor?
Yes! Yeah. Oh my God. Wait.
I
Like,
like that
I
a
need to
lot.
hang out with more creatives. Seriously. Like, it's just like, I
The bar
feel.
is very low for me today. I appreciate that.
No, like, that is genius. Like, we're going to, no, it's Newark, actually, even better. They'll definitely have a
man.
space to rent out. Right? It's Newark.
Yeah, I think you can just show up.
Yeah, for sure. Newark is way better than JFK. Where are you from again? New Jersey?
I'm from Chicago. You
So
from
is-
Chicago?
Nolan, evidently.
Where?
Kankakee. So kind of outside
Kankakoo?
Chicagoland. Kankakee.
Kankakee.
Like Joliet.
Okay, Joliet. I know that one. I'm from Deerfield.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
So you went to the Deerfield Path Inn growing up.
The Deerfield Path Inn?
That's this restaurant that Brett goes to all the time.
Are you knowing more about my hometown than me right
I
now?
know. Well, I know.
The
Are you near Lake
Deerfield-
Forest?
Very close. Yeah.
Yes. One of our roommates and best friends is from Lake Forest. Where'd you go to high
Amazing.
school?
Deerfield High School.
Got it.
Which is almost in Lake Forest. It's
Got it.
that close.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Once got in a fight at the Taco Bell on the border of
Okay.
Deerfield and Lake Forest.
You like Taco Bell?
I love Taco Bell. And you know what I've been meaning to do? Because I always get Taco Bell. A lot of times on tour, everything's closed. You get Taco Bell, or you get home late, you get Taco Bell, you're hungry. You know what I've been meaning to do? I'm calling it Taco Bell on purpose. Taco Bell just for dinner.
Yeah.
Like, to do it for dinner. I've been meaning to do that.
That
So
I feel like would
I
hurt
also
me.
know the menu really well. So if you
What's
want,
your
I could
fave?
kind of
What's
show
your order?
you around. I'll do the cheesy gordita crunch, but I'll get the Dorito Locos taco inside of it.
Okay, that sounds sick. I won't lie.
And if you do a grilled cheese burrito, you can add jalapenos, and they put it on the outside, glue it with cheese to the outside. I'm knowing too much about this.
That sounds sick.
I've toured for
Taco
too
Bell
many
should
years
maybe
now.
sponsor your tour.
I would love that, actually.
Taco Bell. But you know what? Speaking of tour, like if this poetry album is successful, like
Mhm.
we are gonna have to tour it, and like that will seriously, like I just want to let you know, like be the best month of my life.
It would be an honor.
I would get up on that fucking stage and sing my poems.
We could, I mean, me, you, Renee, we could Tate on it
Yes.
and just do a tour.
Seriously, like
Wow. I think you'd like the tour bus life.
I think so too.
It's just like summer camp.
I know.
It's really nice.
Louise. We must. Like you don't understand like how desperate I am to it. And you know what? I need to watch Daisy Jones and the Six now. Did you watch?
I haven't watched, but I actually auditioned for it.
No way! You would have
And-
been great.
Well, here's the thing: is I was so bad.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think that I would be bad necessarily in all acting roles. I was just very, very ill prepared. Like I showed up and I didn't know a single line. I asked for like the lines.
Got it.
And they were like, oh, they said like, oh, you need the lines, and I
Right.
understood immediately how ill prepared I was.
Yeah, right.
And then so they gave me like the sheet, and I'm
You weren't
reading it.
knowing.
What?
You were not knowing.
I was not knowing at all.
Yeah.
And they gave me the sheet, and I'm like reading the lines, and I swear to God, they said to me, they said, you know what, like you can act.
Oh, period.
They were like, oh, no, like you could try to act. They're
Oh,
like,
okay.
No, like you can act these lines out.
Oh,
And I like
damn,
hit
they
me like,
read
oh
you.
my, yeah. So
Damn.
So I haven't watched the show out of protest, but I'm sure it's great.
You know what? I haven't seen it either, so whatever. Do you know what the purpose of the show is? You know about the Tell Me What's Wrongs?
Yeah, so I listened to Tate's episode. I listened to
Okay.
Renee's episode.
Got it. So you're knowing what to do.
I'm very excited.
Oh, okay, period. This is like one of the first times I haven't had to explain what it is.
We make sure you do Therapuss. as well.
How could I forget? Sorry, I was so entrenched in our album mode that I couldn't even.
We're going album mode.
We're going album mode.
It's a fun
Puss
mode
and
to be in.
Poems, October 27th, 2024. Done. Wait, would it be 2025?
No.
But I'm 20. Oh, you know what, you guys? I can't think about this. Whatever. Anywho, what are you pissed about this week? Because before we get into the Tell Me What's Wrongs, we like to do this thing called Therapuss where we just like air out our grievances. Did anything like remotely or really piss you off this week?
Well, it actually just stopped, but the
Okay.
rain. The rain.
Yeah, the
dude.
rain's not it.
Enough of that.
Uh-huh.
I don't really get seasonal depression, but I do
Oh.
get seasonal aggression.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I was fucking, can I say fuck? I was fucking pissed about
Oh my
this
God.
rain.
The shit I say on this podcast,
Okay, good.
it's not.
I was fucking
it's-
pissed about the rain. I was just sitting inside like angry. Like my mom would call me and I'd be in a bad mood about something.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm just
uphill as per usual. Like I
Yeah.
get that. Like when it's raining, I live outside, like in the back house. I have to walk in the rain to get to my girls, and they just really threw off my vibe. Like the rain ruined my life.
I get it. It sucks.
It
So I was pissed about it. What about you?
Oh. Well, I am so angry literally all the time about everything. But what I was really angry about was
Mm-hmm.
there must be something. There must be something.
I guess if you're always angry,
Oh,
you're
I
never
was really
angry.
alone on Valentine's Day, and that pissed me off. Actually, you know what? It wasn't the act of being alone on Valentine's Day. It was the fact that all the people that usually give me attention had to give attention to their significant other.
Which is wrong.
Which is wrong.
Which is wrong.
And so it left me feeling really bored and really alone, and I was just like spiraling like no other. So that's what pissed me off. Like, I don't like national holidays that I don't personally celebrate.
Well, they're fucked up.
Yeah. So, like, for example, like, I'm trying to think of, like, another, like...
So what did you end up doing?
I went to dinner with my girls that were also single.
Okay, great.
But I was at that point, like...
You had a nice evening.
Yeah. Like, at that point, like, I was tired.
It was too
like,
far gone, yeah.
I, like, was there, I was like, ugh, like, when I have, like, a mental breakdown day like that, like, screaming, yelling, like, crying, like, I can't do anything at night. And I was sitting there.
exhausting.
Yeah, it was exhausting.
Being pissed is exhausting.
Dude, it consumes my life. I used to be told all the time when I was a kid, you need to stop and you need to channel your energy into something creative.
And look at you now,
And now I'm doing that,
but still pissed.
but still pissed.
It's beautiful.
Because it's like natural. Like it's a natural instinct in me. Like I must complain.
Well, you're really good at it.
Thank
And
you.
you're supposed to do what you're good at.
Thank you.
So I think you're doing fine.
Because if whoever I'm complaining to is not at the receiving end of like why I'm annoyed, they tend to enjoy it. They think it's like entertaining.
And it is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, and then what else I was pissed about, and I'm actually gonna use this time to air it out now.
Here we go. Let's go.
Do you go to Air One ever?
Every day.
Okay. Have you ever had the keto pork?
No.
You don't have to be keto. God knows I'm not. But this keto pork is fucking everything, okay? Ever since I was 20 years old, every single time I went to Air One, I would get it. Every single time. They always had it. And if they didn't have it, you'd go, do you have it in the back? And they'd always have it in the back.
Whoa.
And
It's a good trick to know.
yes. And so I moved since I moved recently, the Air One now by me does not ever sell keto pork. It's almost like they don't know it exists.
It's regional
Yes. To like West Hollywood.
to West Hollywood.
And I'm
Is
starting
that the best Air One? The
I
one on
mean,
Beverly?
I would have never argued that. But now, yeah. Now I would argue that the one on Beverly is the best one.
So I live in Silver Lake, and
Slake.
we got a really Slake. I've been trying to start Slake.
Wait, me and all my friends say Slake.
Really? Do you do Shokes?
Oh no.
I do that. Yeah.
Well, that
Yeah.
that makes sense for Sherman Oaks.
Yeah.
Slake, everyone in Silver Lake will be like,
It's a
"Nah."
stretch. It's a stretch. But here's the thing about Air One. The best one is Studio City.
Okay, you were saying that.
It's like a compound. It's beautiful.
I went to the opening of that one, right? Didn't I, Louise?
Wow.
Got it. Never mind.
100%. Yeah.
Never mind. Not Studio City, but that's lit. But so Air One stopped serving the keto pork. And that's what I'm really like enraged about. Like to the point where like I haven't been able to go recently unless I know that they have it. So I've started calling and they never have it.
I didn't know you could call.
Oh, yeah. Erwan, you call. Extension 2 for the hot bar.
Wow, that is good to know.
Yeah, so you
I'm
call,
be
say, what do you
checking on
have?
the buffalo cauliflower
Yeah, well, they always have that.
remotely. Yeah, but they run out.
They do run out.
I guess there's no way to call. You just got to time it up and pray.
No, you say, like, are you, like, planning on making more? Because if it's 8 p.m., they're not. Like, I know all the Erwan tips and tricks.
It's good to know. I'm gonna start hitting you.
Yeah, you absolutely should.
We can meet in the middle of us at West Hollywood one.
Or Studio City. I want to go to Studio City.
It's really nice.
Since you're telling me it's,
you're
like,
you're gonna
amazing.
love it. It's
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Wow. Well, anywho, I'm glad we got what we're pissed about out of the way because now we can get into the tell me what's wrongs. Tell me what's wrong.
I want to make little like sound bumpers for the podcast too.
No,
Like, tell me what's wrong, and then it hits with a little bit.
Please.
Like, therapist.
Will you actually?
100%.
You guys.
I'm serious. I wouldn't say it if I didn't want to do it. I'm your biggest fan.
I'm your biggest fan.
So-
I'm
so
going to
this-
follow up about this
this is a
every
dream
day.
come
I'm going to
true
say,
for
so
me.
how are the sound bumpers?
Oh, they're coming.
Oh, you guys. Wait, this is really disturbing. I'm just like warning you right now.
I can't wait.
Okay. You guys. Some of you Therapuss cannot fix. And I don't know if I'm able to help. I walked in on my best friend losing her virginity to the high school janitor. Little does she know. I know. It's rough. Little does she know, I secretly told my other friend, rude. That's rude. Oh my God, wait, I don't know if I can answer this one. And now it's spread around the school. Oh my God. I'm scared she's going to find out I started this chain reaction. Help. The only thing I'm going to say is, number one, why is your best friend losing her virginity to the high school janitor? Like, report it to someone. That's not allowed.
You got to go to the police.
Yeah, I think that's illegal.
This is way above our pay grade.
Yeah, this is above our pay grade. I'm so sorry. But also, why did you tell your friend? Because now everyone knows, bitch. Now everyone knows. And obviously your friend is going to find out it was you. Who else would it be? You walked in. Dude, prepare for the worst. I've been there. I've done equally shitty things.
Although I did immediately think of the Mean Girls, the musical, the movie,
Girl.
in the janitor's closet.
Girl.
That's all I'm saying.
I feel weird prescribing something to this, but I would actually prescribe Mean Girls, the musical, the movie.
And the authorities.
And the authorities, yes. Because that's not legal.
Yeah, that's bad. I like how you screen them first. It's nice that you screen them first, just so you
Yeah,
can
just-
manage your outrage.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, I just got to be careful. I blacked out last weekend and rolled around in dirt in nothing but my bikini. Someone took a photo and sent it into my school's Barstool account. My parents follow that account and don't know I drink. What do I do? You absolutely DM Barstool. And actually, you know what? I'll help you. Barstool, if you are watching this, you posted, well, I wish you clarified. Was it your school's Barstool or was it Barstool overall? If it is your school's Barstool, that is going to be a little more difficult because I don't know what school you go to. But Barstool, this girl, like, you got to take it down. And you should DM them and say, take it down. And, like, if your parents haven't said anything to you about it, like, they're definitely not knowing. What do you think?
I wasn't paying attention. Can you read it one more time?
You know what? That's okay.
Yeah.
That happens to everyone in
My
that chair.
foot fell asleep.
Yes, that
Yeah.
also happens to everyone in that chair.
So,
Other parts of your body are going to start to fall asleep. It's
but
weird.
I think that they should tell their parents they drink. If
For
they're
sure.
In college.
Yes. You're so, like, grounded and, like,
Yeah.
seeing everything from, like, such a good perspective. Like, I'm like, wait, like, remove it. Like,
I mean, get it removed for sure.
yeah.
You shouldn't post things of people that they wouldn't want.
Well, that's, like, the basis of this account, it seems.
Maybe you are allowed to post it, but you also should take it down if someone asks.
Girl, I prescribe maybe a joint. There is, like, nothing you can do but DM them and ask them to remove it. And maybe, like, call Instagram or something.
And get yourself a nice new bikini
Yes.
to rid yourself
Treat
of the
yourself.
memories. Yeah,
Retail therapy, do you ever believe in that?
100%.
I retail therapy it the fuck
I believe
out.
in retail therapy more than regular therapy.
Yeah.
I think
I told you this. My therapist
works
called
every
me
time.
while I was recording this. And I was like, oh my God, hi, playing.
you should have them on.
I know. She told me I wasn't allowed to say her name and she wouldn't say hi to the pussies because it breaks confidentiality. And I was like, got it. That, like, actually makes sense. But,
Mhm.
like, whatever. Am I going too fast?
No, I'm loving it.
Okay, great. Sometimes when I, like, drink this drink, you guys know what it is. I go really fast and, like, I'm not cognizant of, like, other people's feelings.
No, I'm loving it. Keep
Okay,
going.
amazing. I matched with this guy on Hinge recently and everything has been going great. I haven't read this one previously, by the way, so, like, I'm reacting with you.
I love it.
And been flowing naturally. Okay, so she matched with this guy on Hinge and everything's been going great and flowing naturally. Amazing. I am a virgin, okay, queen, and have been waiting until I felt close enough to a man to have sex with him. I feel like I'm ready to lose it to him, but I don't know when would be the best time or moment to open up about being a virgin. Okay, you know what, girl? I'm actually the right person to ask about this because, can I TMI really quickly? Do you mind?
I would love it.
When I lost my virginity, I was 21 and it was to a 39-year-old. And I actually told him right before the deed was done. So, you know, this is something you just got to feel
Better than
out.
right after.
I mean, that wouldn't have been okay.
I think though it's your thing to own and to tell and to keep.
Yeah.
So I think you gotta worry more about you than worrying about them. I think would be my advice.
Okay.
Is that a prescription of sorts?
Yeah.
But also, I feel like we need to drop the like met on Hinge, met like this. That's just how people meet now. I wouldn't factor that in.
You're perfect.
You know?
Yeah. Okay, we'll leave you at that. Wow. That was amazing.
And a new bikini as well.
Yes, and a new bikini. Oh. Sorry, I read this. My boyfriend of 4 months went on my phone and began blocking male contacts without telling me, including close friends and classmates. Is this a deal breaker? Yes.
Immediately break up.
Yeah, I would break up with him immediately.
If he's doing that after 4 months, it's not getting better.
Yes.
It's not getting better. It's getting worse. It's
So
not getting
true.
better. It's getting worse.
Yeah.
Break up and do something bad to him.
Yeah, okay.
Potentially. Like
what?
I don't know. Like
What would hurt your feelings as a straight white guy?
man, it's hard to hurt our feelings. isn't
Really?
it?
That's nice.
You know, unfortunately for other people.
Yeah.
I think the best thing you could do is just break up with him and never talk to him again.
Okay.
Like don't no.
Like, would that kill you if someone never spoke to you again?
If I like them enough to
Block contact. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But this sounds like anything would kill this guy.
Okay. Yeah.
he sounds very killable.
He's like sensitive.
He sounds very killable. You know what? Speaking of killable, I was just. Are you afraid of people breaking into your house at night? Does that
All
get you?
the time.
I used to be, and then I kind of realized how killable I am.
No, I'm the most.
If you break into my house and try to it's
game
done.
over. You
it's
can
done.
murder me.
So it actually helped me. I was like, I'm
but
killable.
I do have like plans of attack. I
like what?
pretend to be sleeping,
Mm-hmm. Interesting strategy.
or I hide under my bed.
Okay, that's a little
Because
bit
I'm like,
better.
no way he's gonna see under the bed.
Mm-hmm. Only the first place
Or
they check.
actually calling the police is the third thing.
Okay.
Because like oftentimes when I call
In that order.
oftentimes when I
Stay
call
in
the
bed,
police, they
under
pull
the
me.
bed.
They put me on hold.
Oh, are you calling the police a lot?
Like I've done it 2 or 3 times
Okay.
over like things.
And
like,
they're
I like definitely like witnessed crimes and been like, ooh, I definitely got to call the police.
putting you on hold, like
on hold.
911.
And I'm like, what if I was dying?
It is a good point.
Yeah.
Every time I see an ambulance in traffic, I'm just like, they're fucked.
Want to hear the
This
craziest?
takes so
Want to hear the
long.
craziest story ever?
Yeah.
Okay, so have you ever thought about what the fuck do you do if you're an ambulance and you're in traffic? Oh, is that what you just said?
Yeah. Did your foot fall asleep?
Yeah, I think so. But have you ever thought you've thought about that before?
Every time.
Do you want to hear one of the worst cases of that ever happening?
Oh man, unfortunately I do.
Okay. I think it was who was the mayor of New Jersey? He tried to run for whatever and he like lost his mind. Was it Giuliani? No.
He was New York.
It was Chris.
Cuomo.
No. What the fuck was his name? Chris Appleby? Hold on.
Chris Appleby is a hell of a name.
Mommy. Who is the guy that ran for like he was like mayor of New Jersey or something? Chris blank. Okay, and Chris Christie, and he shut down the Washington Bridge, right? And people, yes, okay, guys, okay, love you,
Bye, Mom.
Chris Christie, and he shut down the George Washington Bridge or something, and like it ended up being like I don't know why he did it. Anywho, ambulances got stuck in the traffic and died.
Oh, bad way to go.
Bad way to go. You're in the
Bad
ambulance.
way to go. I don't know if there's a good way to go, but that is a bad way to go.
Oh, I've thought about the good ways to go.
Although maybe it's. I mean, it's a way to go that didn't need to happen. Unnecessary way to go.
Wait, I would
But as far as
be so
places to
frustrated
die
if I was in a fucking
the-
ambulance.
Sure. But at least you have like medical attention.
But you
Maybe
know what
they
it's
could give you a
making
little
me
something,
think?
send you on your way.
Why isn't there like machines in the back? Oh, I guess there is. Like if you're stuck in traffic, they must have
I'm
cover up.
assuming they have to have thought of this.
They must.
There's like 2 things that can happen.
And like
One is,
traffic
like-
is one of them.
Traffic, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess the other's not traffic.
Yeah, the other would be like crashing.
Yeah, but
And
that's
then you're dying either way.
yeah.
So what do we prescribe? What was
I
the
don't even-
question?
What was the question?
I honestly don't know if this girl needs a prescription. Oh, break up with him. And a
Oh
new
yeah,
bikini.
it's over. It's over.
My best friend has 2 best friends. Me and this other guy. I want him, but I think she really doesn't want us together.
Mm.
What do I do? Emmy. Hi, Emmy.
Oh, Emmy. My ex-girlfriend's name is Emmy.
Really?
I wonder if it's her.
Shut up.
Can you imagine?
How does your girlfriend spell it?
With a Y at the end.
How many M's?
There's 2.
Okay, this one only has 1.
Only 1?
Yeah. Emy.
Is that Emmy?
Or it's her initials.
EMY.
Yeah.
It could still be Emmy.
You're right. Emmy. We're going to call you Emmy.
Okay.
So her best friend. Okay.
I mean,
I don't think it's worth ruining the friendship over, but like that's just me.
I was gonna say if you're gonna go for it, you better be fucking sure.
Yeah.
Like you better be sure that this
Mhm.
is like at least like let's call it a 3-year relationship.
Right.
Like it's gonna really be worth it. Otherwise, there's a lot of other guys out there.
Yeah, and it's giving Euphoria. I would actually prescribe Euphoria season 2 because that's when Cassie. Did you watch Euphoria season 2?
No, but I did season 1.
You haven't seen season 2?
No, when it takes too long in between, it's out.
I think you should watch it.
Okay, I will.
It's
I'll watch it
definitely
with
not
Emmy.
as good as season 1. Season 1 was like amazing, but
Mhm.
like it's good. Cassie hooks up with Nate. Spoiler alert. And
I think you
That's
should
what
watch
I'm gonna
it. I
prescribe
think you should
to
watch
you.
it. Let me tell you what
yeah,
happens.
that's what I'm gonna prescribe to you because like Cassie ruins her relationship with Maddie. So I'm prescribing Euphoria season 2.
Great.
So I've been with my boyfriend for 4 years, but I feel like he treats me like a friend and doesn't show romantic interest in me anymore unless he sees competition or feels like I'm going to break up with him. Ooh, I
That's
don't
no
like
good.
him.
That's no good.
What are your thoughts?
Ooh. I think a big old honest conversation. I think something that I would do is I would like give them an out and see if they take it. Like if you're not
Okay.
happy in this, like I just want to know. And
Right.
create like a off ramp
Right.
for them to get out of the
Right.
relationship and make sure they're really sure that they're in it. But you also don't need to feel like this.
Yeah,
I think anyone that's unhappy in their relationship, unless you like have kids, but even then,
right.
like you don't need to be in it.
Uh-huh.
Like you can make a change.
Yeah, it sounds like she's like IL in love.
It also sounds like there's also some stuff you're not telling us.
You think?
Yeah, that's kind of what I got from it.
Okay.
I think there's some other stuff going on. I think
Okay.
she knows deep
Aquarius, no all.
down. Exactly.
Aquarius.
I think
no
they
all.
know deep down
Yeah,
what
that's
to do.
over.
So
Damn. So what do we prescribe?
I would prescribe Crazy Stupid Love, the movie, just to remind yourself what real love looks like.
Okay, Love. Never seen that movie, but you know what? I'm
What?
gonna see it now. I know.
Pairs
I'm-
really well with red wine.
really?
Hmm.
I've been into wine lately, and I
Ooh,
usually
tell me about
hate
it.
wine. Okay, so this is like kind of like how I adapt to things. Like I used to hate sushi, and then yeah, I know. And then I start off like easy, like cucumber rolls, and I make my way into things. So I started
Mhm.
off. Have you ever had a Riesling?
Of course.
So yeah, I didn't know this existed. So I started having Riesling, and I'm like, oh my god, this tastes like apple juice.
It's very sweet.
Yeah, so I'm like, this is what I'll start off with, and it's allowed me to like kind of get into other stuff. But like, I also love red wine with like Italian food.
I mean, yeah.
Are you
match made in
Italian?
heaven. I'm not Italian.
What are you?
I'm Hungarian, Polish, and Russian.
I'm Polish and Russian.
Wow, look at us.
Oh my god, I knew we were getting along for a
Mhm.
reason.
Hmm.
Oh my god, you don't have anxiety?
I guess it skips the generation sometimes.
Damn.
No, I do. I do.
I should have known by
I
your
just, like
last name.
suppressed anxiety. I don't really let it come to the
Okay,
surface. you know?
okay. Our roommate picks up so many goddamn gross men at the bar every weekend and brings them back. And those scum of the earth, leech sucking human beings sleep on our couch. How do we get rid of her?
Wait, hold on. She's bringing guys back and they're sleeping on the couch?
Yeah,
Am I-
and they're like, how do we get rid of her? Like, we hate her. Like, we don't even past the point of these ugly, leechy men. Like, we need her.
So it's
gone.
not about it's not
It's
about,
about.
the
It's
men.
like this is the
It's
final
about
straw with
her.
your roommate. Well, as I've
Yeah.
said, I'm very blessed to love my roommates, but I know of situations. Did you go to college?
For a year.
Where'd you go?
UPenn.
Fuck. Damn. Okay.
For a year.
Okay. Well, did you have a roommate?
I had 2 roommates, but they were my best friends.
See, I know. Are they still your best friends?
Hmm.
Grabbing my
Take your time.
liquid Adderall.
Yep.
Oh my god. Do you ever get scared when you're like reaching for something that you're gonna dislocate your shoulder?
Almost every time.
Yeah, every time. And like that's my number one fear, by the way.
And I
besides-
never have.
Ooh.
Nor have I really heard of it happening to anyone.
Oh, what? I feel like everyone growing up when I was younger
Dis-
like used to dislocate their shoulders.
Where did you grow up?
Hastings on Hudson, New York.
That's
And
wild.
everyone was always dislocating their shoulders. And I imagine like your shoulder being popped out and having to
Oh no, it sucks. It definitely sucks. I don't want it to happen.
No, I would die.
Mhm.
One time I broke my wrist when I was super drunk and they had to pop it back in and I threw up all over the nurse.
Oh, there's a lot of good parts to that story. in
Yeah,
a very
it was
short amount of
bad.
time. Like what? Like, give me a little more.
I was on my friend's shoulders and
Fun.
on the concrete of New York and I
Uh-huh.
fell like
Cool.
this and they were like, "You're fine," and I was like, "Really?" And my hand was like this big.
Sometimes when you're drunk, it is hard to tell how injured you
I
are.
was so drunk, and you know what I was drinking? Have you ever had a Long Island iced tea?
Of course. I mean, not in a while, but
I
yeah.
haven't had them since then, but
Yeah.
that was my Long Island iced tea night.
That's like a see you tomorrow type of a drink.
yeah, fuck. And I was gonna
Mm.
stop drinking, but I've decided that that's actually not happening anymore.
Congratulations. on
Thank
your
you.
decision. It's
I
very
was
mature.
going to stop. I really was. And then I was like, this isn't happening. Wait, how did we get here? What were we talking about?
I don't even remember
This
what
room
the
does
question.
it to you. It's literally insane.
It's really nice in here, though. I do like it. It's like it's cozy.
Oh,
Very
have you met
cozy.
Cassandra?
No. Oh, hi, Cassandra.
Cassandra, this is Alexander.
How did you guys meet?
I forget. We met like a year and a half ago.
It's very nice.
She was one of my first plush puss.
Mm,
And then that's Therapuss.
that therapist.
Yes. And then I also have ETP, extraterrestrial puss.
Very nice.
Puss Sheeran.
Mhm.
That's
my favorite
'cause it's
so
a
far.
ginger puss. And then I have Penelopuss, who's OG, like she's the first one.
Incredible.
Neville Papper Puss
Mm-hmm.
and Bougie Puss.
Very nice.
And I think that's it. I think that's all my Key Puss because it's a keychain.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have Pompus because it's a Pomeranian inside a puss costume.
Incredible.
And then I have I think that's
Do
all
you
my
feel like there's a
pusses.
puss you're missing? Is there something you're looking
There,
for?
I feel it in my bones.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the original one's name is Odell.
Odell.
Yes, I don't know where Odell went though.
Oh.
I think I gave him to Alice, my friend.
And there was no like Odell puss or Puss Odell?
I miss Odell. Wait, I think this actually might be Odell, and I think I just renamed her Cassandra and like regendered her as well. Hold on,
Did you write?
Jellycat. No, she has no name tag. That's not my fault then. This is Cassandra.
That's Cassandra then.
Cassandra is like, she knows she's my favorite, which is annoying because like she's like annoyed about it and like always demands to be here. But
Mhm.
this is new Puss. I think I'm gonna name. Do you want to name it?
Oh my god! I thought you never ask.
What are you gonna name them? Can I?
Aquaripus.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Is that okay?
Like you're assigned to hang out with creatives, you guys. Seriously, like this is Aquaripus.
Hi, Aquaripus.
Oh
Can
my
I
god,
hold him?
hi Aquaripus, and look, it looks it's like fresh out the womb.
We kind of look alike.
Yeah, you do with the blue. That's Aquaripus. Okay, Cassandra, don't get jealous. Shut up. She's so annoying. Seriously. Okay, well, where were we? What were we talking about? Oh, do you want to send away your roommate for being the worst? You need to have an honest conversation with her because if you just fuck her behind her back, like that's gonna suck and it's gonna make you guys look bad, even if you're not the villain.
Yeah, and it sounds like you don't really care about being friends after. So
Yeah.
I just say it how it is.
But it
and then-
sounds a little bitchy, which is giving me a little bit of anxiety for the roommate. Do you know what I mean, Louise? It's giving me a little bit of. I've seen people get fucked over so hard in living situations,
Mhm.
and I really don't want that to happen to
You
this
don't, but
girl.
you don't need to fuck him over. You can like give him, whenever your lease is up,
Yeah.
like 6 weeks before.
Are you a confrontational person? I'm not.
I think the older I get, the more I am.
It's
in a
really hard
strange
for
way.
me. It's
that
really hard
Kind
for
of I
me.
like and kind of freaks me out a little bit.
Yeah.
So
It's
I used
so
to not
hard
be
for
at
me.
all, and now I think I'm okay with it. I'm not looking for it, but I'm okay with it.
Right. It bugs me out. I can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I prescribe. Every time I get a roommate question, I always prescribe the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
The Roommate with Leighton Meester.
Mm-hmm.
It's about this roommate, and she finds her, and she's obsessed with her, and then she kills her.
Sounds apt.
Yeah. Okay, this is the last one. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
I think my identical twin is in love with my long-term boyfriend. She's single, so we invite her to do stuff with us and hang out, but sometimes I feel like she's a little too comfortable tagging along with us. Babe, she's your twin. She makes weird jokes and says he's her boyfriend too, because we're twins. What do I do? Okay, respectfully, like my best friend Julia, her boyfriend, like I say that's my boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
That's my boyfriend.
I mean, I'm curious if the twin. It sounds like the twin doesn't have a boyfriend.
Yeah, and she's lonely.
Yeah. I think you gotta. I would prescribe a boyfriend for your twin.
Yes, I would also prescribe a boyfriend
I
for
think
your
all
twin.
this melts away.
And since she's your identical twin, like you guys love each other regardless, like you can say to her, like, girl, like,
Or just share.
are you addicted to my boyfriend? Like, what's happening?
Yeah.
Or share.
Just share.
Yeah. Maybe that. But I think I would be like, girl, like, what's really going on? Like, you know what I mean? Like, but also then that makes her seem crazy.
I wouldn't put that in the air because you can't
Yeah.
take that back. So
and it'll ruin your relationship.
yeah, I think you know what?
forever.
Actually, have your boyfriend find her a boyfriend.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And honestly, like maybe she just loves you and she's holding on to you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Like, you know, like it's not always that she wants your boyfriend, but like, I mean, I don't know. I'm biased because I call my friend's boyfriends my boyfriend. Like, I texted my friend's
I think there's
boyfriend.
something really nice about that.
Yeah. Do you want to hear my text with my friend's boyfriend the other day?
Yeah.
Why haven't you wished me a happy Valentine's Day or checked in on me? I'm your boyfriend too. And I kept posting how sad I was all day. And then he said, I'm coming over right now.
Oh, that's really
No,
nice.
he's the best.
He's a good boyfriend.
He's the best.
I think you're more confrontational than you think.
And then I said to him, like, I want to die. And he said, it's 11:30 a.m. What's wrong with you? And I said, my boyfriend didn't wish me a happy Valentine's Day. That's what's wrong with me.
And that's fair.
And that's him. He didn't wish me a fucking happy Valentine's Day.
You got to break up with him.
I know. I think I do.
I think you got to break up.
I think I do. So what do we prescribe? Oh, you know what I prescribed this girl with the twin problem?
Uh-huh.
The Parent Trap.
Oh my God. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
There are twins in that movie.
They're twins.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of like another movie. Any Mary Kate and Ashley movie ever. Were you a Mary Kate and Ashley kid?
I don't know exactly what that means, but I think so, potentially.
Are you for serious?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen.
I know what they are. Who they are, sorry.
Who are they?
The twins.
From what?
From what? Full House?
You like really saved yourself.
What do you mean I saved
They
myself? I knew
are
the whole time.
The most iconic beings to be on this earth. They started on Full House
Mhm.
as the baby.
We got to give them as a feature on the album.
Oh, sorry. That's my breathing alarm.
Don't forget.
Breathe.
Is that like a same time every day thing?
Every day, 12 and 6.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah, no, it's the only thing my last therapist did for me.
Really, really nice.
She was really bad. She was TikTok famous.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and once
She
I
would have
figured
come on
that
the
out-
show.
Yeah, honestly?
That's not a bad idea.
Should I have her on the
That's
show?
funnier if it's your ex-therapist.
I know.
than your
I
current
ghosted her
therapist.
too.
Oh, you could talk about that.
I know it was pretty gnarly.
Wow, that would be her piss.
just
That would be
stopped.
her therapist.
I felt bad, but once I found out that she was also a TikToker, I was like, I don't know if I can go to you as my therapist. Because like my current therapist is
No.
like doesn't even know what TikTok is and is like so removed.
Could you date another person who's on TikTok?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Could you? Like in your field?
Another. I have.
You have?
It is. There's challenges to it. I'm
Yeah.
not. I wouldn't rule it out.
Right.
But I don't know if it's not something I'm like looking for necessarily.
Right.
I think.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think it's a little hard. I don't know if I would want to date someone
It
who
is a
does
little
the same
hard.
thing I do.
It's a little
Well,
hard.
because the whole purpose of my being is that I'm the center of attention.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
I do.
Like I'm like, oh my god, I feel like I'm like scaring you.
Not at all.
Are you having fun?
I'm having
Sorry,
so much
I need
fun.
to do like my check-in, like where I make
no,
sure
go
like
and
my
check
guest is
in.
having fun.
I am absolutely having
Okay,
class.
great, good, aligned. But like my thing is like I need to be the center of attention. Like I need to be the funniest one in the relationship. And like if I was dating like another comedian per se, like
Mhm.
that would be really hard for me.
What if you loved them so much that them being funny meant more to you? Than
I
you being
literally have
funny?
chills thinking about that. Like that would be amazing, and like that is the end goal. So like if a
Mhm.
comedian can make me fall in love with them, like that hard, like that is like what I would like. But like I think it would be hard to have someone else also want to be the center of attention at all times.
Yeah, I get that. That makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
It's like I'm sick with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like sick with it. Like I literally like the reason Valentine's Day was so bad is because it inherently like there is nothing to do with me about it. Like I don't have a boyfriend. All my friends have boyfriends. Like I was like, oh my god, like everyone is busy today. No one can give me the time of day.
So what type of people have you been attracted to? If it's not
Like any guy that presents like a straight guy.
I see.
It's just my fatal
Mhm.
flaw.
Got it.
It's just my
Is
fatal
that
flaw.
common?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's incredible. Have you ever heard of that happening before?
Yeah.
It's incredibly common.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just my
I
fatal
wonder
flaw.
why that is.
I think it's like a self-hatred thing.
Oh,
I don't know.
I wasn't gonna jump to that, but
There's a lot of things that go into it. Can we sing a song?
I would really.
Okay, let's go sing a song. Okay, I'm so excited.
If you tell me what kind of a feel you're looking for, I can give it to you. We
Oh.
can start there.
Okay, so how does that work? Like a feel?
Like like do you want it to be like more country,
Yes!
or do you want it to be more like punk rock?
Oh my god! This is seriously the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Or we could do more like Coldplay, like.
Oh my god. Okay.
Well, I'm freaking
So you let me know.
What do you think fits the Jet? No. You're my creative partner. What do you think fits the JetBlue vibe?
Okay, so I think it'd be nice to do kind of a juxtaposition because the lyrics are so direct and angry.
Okay.
So maybe if it sounded a little sweeter.
Okay.
That would be nice.
So like, what would that? Yes.
Maybe like.
Okay. You must record this. JetBlue shows a guys. 1, 2, 3. JetBlue shows a different hue of lying and deceit. My luggage has receipts. All my clothes are gone. Thank God for my meds, or else I wouldn't have made it to dawn.
To dawn.
Yes! JetBlue shows a different hue of malicious intent. My baggage is probably in a fucking vent.
In a fucking van.
Okay, in chorus. JetBlue, JetBlue, JetBlue. Where do I begin with you? JetBlue, JetBlue, oh JetBlue. Where do I begin with you? I hate you so much. Was it good? Was it good? Yes! Yes!
That was unbelievable.
That was the best thing that's ever happened to me in my life. I love you.
Look, I've worked with a lot of really talented people, but I've never met someone as natural as you.
No, wait. I need to get in the studio with you, please.
We're doing the whole album. October 20.
Puss and Poems coming October 27th. Pussies. Give a shout out to Alexander23. Thank you for being here.
I love you so much. Thank you for
This is how
having
I'm
me.
going to end it. I'm not even
Thank
going to
you
do my
for
normal
having me.
shtick because this was amazing. Alexander, I love you.
I love you too. Thank you.
All my clothes are gone. Thank God for my meds, or else I wouldn't have made it to dawn.